Hello dear students, welcome to my channel Expression of Truth. In this channel, we will discuss especially topics regarding in education, uh, mathematics, physics or English, okay, especially. Today we will discuss some problems regarding greatest integer function, right? This is greatest integer function, okay? I have discussed many problems regarding the definite integrals in previous class, okay? Today we will discuss only regarding greatest integer function, okay? Come to number one problem. You see, find the value of this greatest integer function, you see, from -2 to 2, lower limit, this is upper limit, okay. Here you see, you will have to split this interval into like this, -2 to -1, -1 to 0, 0 to 1, 1 to 2. Because the function is not continuous from -2 to 2, okay. That is why we will have to split the function into intervals such that the function is continuous in that intervals, right? Understand the point. You will have to resolve the intervals into sub intervals such a way, okay, such a way the function is continuous in that sub intervals. Understand? So that is why I have resolved like this, -2 to -1, because this function is continuous from here, okay. Of course, here you will have to exclude -2, okay. You will have to exclude -2. Understand? In other problems, here in these problems, something is different. You will have to you will have to do. Here -2 is excluded. Here -1 is including. Okay. Then you see -1 to 0. Here -1 is excluded, 0 is included. Here then 0 to 1. Here 0 is excluded and 1 is included. Here 0 is included. Okay, and 1 is excluded. Okay, then you see from 1 to 2, 1 is included, 2 is excluded. Okay, because you will have to for sake of your convention, I have I have calculated like this, okay, so that total value can be determined easily, okay. You see in graphs, you see -2 to -1, -2 -1, you see -2 -1, okay. So the value will be -1. You know the value of how to find the value of greatest integer function, okay. So that is why this value will be -1. Here you see -1 to 0, you see -1 to 0, the value will be 0, okay. Then you see 0 to 1, value will be 0. Then 1 to 2, then value will be 1. I have discussed the values of greatest integer function in previous class. So here I am not repeating the process of finding the values, okay. You should follow in my previous classes. You see, then here result will be -1 -1 into -1 minus 2, that is minus 1 plus 2. Okay, here minus 1 is taking minus 1 into outside, that is 1 dx, that means x to the power what? 1 dx. 1 dx means what? 1 dx, that is x to the power 0 dx. Putting the value, putting the formula, x to the power 0 plus 1 by 0 plus 1. That means x to the power 1 by 1. That means x. Okay, that is why I have doing like this. So minus 1 minus 2, that is minus 1 plus 2. Similarly, 0 into 0 minus minus 1, that is 0 plus 1. Okay. Similarly, here 0 into 1 minus 0. Okay. Plus 1, this is 2 minus 1. Simply. Okay. Here 1 is x to the power 0. They put in the formula 2 minus 1. Okay. Then after calculation, you can get the values of this. Okay. Perhaps we have understood it clearly. Then come to next problem. You see the greatest integer function within the bracket x square is written. Okay, from 0 to 2. Okay, how can we find? You see, you will have to split the interval into sub interval like this: 0 to 1, 1 to 1.414 plus here 1.414, or root 2, say root 2 to root 3. Okay, plus root 3 to 2. Why? Because the value of x square is continuous in these intervals. Okay, in these intervals. That is why I have resolved the intervals. Okay, for your conventions. Okay, 0 to 1. This is continuous. You see the value of x square starting from 0 to 1. Okay, then you see starting from 1 to 1.414, this is the approximate value of root 2. Okay, the value of x square. Okay, x square, the value of x is from 1 to this, and squaring the value will be continuous. Then the value of x root 2 to root 3, the squaring the value. Okay, this is what? Continuous within this interval. Then root 3 to 2, because the value of x square, understand, the value of x square, value of squaring the values from x root is equal to root 3 up to x is equal to 2. Okay, up to 2. The value of squaring the x, okay, is continuous. That is why I have resolved like this. Okay, you cannot resolve arbitrarily, randomly. Understand? So you see 0 to 1, this is the value is what? 0, and here you see the value will be what? Value will be 1. Okay, the value will be what? 1. Okay, here you see, then here its value will be root 2. Okay, root 2, the value will be what? Root 2. Okay, and बंद करो लो बा, बंद करो. Okay, now I am discussing this again because the electric has been cut off. Very sorry. You see 0 to 2 x square, greatest integer function x square of x square. You see, you will have to split 0 to 1, 1 to 1.414, then what root 2 to root 3. Okay, it's a approximate value this, and a value of approximate value of root 2 is 1.414, and then root 3 up to 2. Okay, I have resolved the intervals into sub intervals. Okay, for clear understanding, for clear calculation. That is why I have resolved. Okay, 0 to 1, 1 to root 2, root 2 to root 3, root 3 to 2. Why? Because the value of x square, the test integer function of x square is continuous. Okay, continuous within the interval 0 to 1. Okay, the value of x square, value of squaring the values of from 0 to 1, 0 to starting from 0 to 1. The value of this function is continuous. That is why I have resolved at first what from 0 to 1. Then you see, then 1 to 1.414. Okay, here the value is continuous, and then you see root 2 to root 3, the values is continuous. Okay, values is, understand, values is continuous. Okay, then root 3 up to 2. Okay, then its value is what, 0, its value will be 0, and here the values will be what, this is 1, and here the values will be root 2. Okay, and the values will be 2. Okay, and here the values will be 3, right? Then putting the values 0 into 1 minus 0, this in plus root 2 minus 1, plus here 2, taking 2 to outside, 2 into root 3 minus root 2, plus 3 into 2 minus root 3. Then what? Then solve the, then you can find the values, okay, easily. Okay, then come to question number 3. You see, greatest integer function regarding the problem is from regarding greatest integer function. You see bracketed x whole square. Okay, you see the difference between question number 2, question number 3, from 0 to 2. Okay, same process will be repeated. You see here 0 to 1, then 1 to root 2. Okay, 1 to root 2, then root 2 to root 3, then root 3 to 2. Okay, the same process will be repeated. Perhaps you can work out easily. Thank you very much watching my video. Now I am explaining in Odia for Odia medium students in shortly. Okay, some problems regarding greatest integer function. आम greatest integer function को लेकिन आम केतरा प्रॉब्लम आम बर्तमान डिस्कसन करवा जोटा कि तुम्हें बहुत डाउट रे पड़ तो केमती आम बाहर करवा greatest integer function को, देख केमती बाहर कराई ये -2 कौन को बाद देदेली, ये -1 टा नेली, ये -1 टा बाद देदेली, वो 0 टा नेली, 0 टा कौन नेली, 1 टा बाद देदेली है, ये 1 टा निगला, 2 टा बाद दे दिगला। कहीं निगला एमती आम जी ये 1 टा जी देख गोटे उदाहरण 1 टा जी ये नहीं जावा पुणी ये इनक्लूड करदे, ये भी इनक्लूड करदे, कौन हो रिपीट हो रिपीट हो। तेणु अन्य प्रोब्लेम ये प्रोब्लेम भितर टिके डिफरेंट अच्छी, टिके एक्सप्रेशनल होची, गोटे पटरे तुमको इनक्लूड करिया पड़िबो, गोटे पटरे कौन जेटा कि एक्सक्लूड करिया पई पड़िबो हैला, जेटा कि रिपीटेशन हेनी एवं सहजरे तुम्हें बाहर करि पारिबो हैला। सेट पई एटा को ए बढिया खाली ग्राफ रो मुझे बुझाई दीची हैला, एक्स एक्सिस वाई एक्सिस नहीं कि खाली देखै दीची, वैल्यू जे पकै दीची, पकै दी तुम्हें बाहर करि पारिबो। क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 को आस, एटा को भांगी देख केमती 0 to 1, 1 to एमती, एसु काई भांगी कल फंक्शन वैल्यूटा कंटिन्यूअस है इंटरवल रे, है ना कार एक्स स्क्वायर वैल्यू है ना एटा सेमती क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 थैंक यू वेरी मच बाय।